G'day, haven't done a video for a while, so I thought I'd show you my little adventures into Africa as a doctor. Now, I've mentioned previously that playing as a doctor is very difficult, so I haven't done too bad here. As you can see, I've explored quite a nice chunk of the southern part of Africa. If you look at the date, I landed in Africa on May 30th, 1842. It's now November 13th, 1846. So it's over four and a half years of exploration equates to this. And I've lost one man, and I'm just about ready to head back to England. I've discovered a few native tribes here. You can see I've befriended 9 natives here. Oops, a bit silly. 16 hostiles. Another 16 hostiles. I've cached 20 gifts. Another cache of a canoe. A bit further down, I've got 12 hostiles, 18 friendlies. What's that? 12, 15 hostiles, and 72. So that's quite a large tribe of hostile natives. I've still got a little bit of exploration to do around here. Partially explored. I need canoes to get into the lakes, obviously. And I've done a little bit of exploration up here with 6 friendlies and 2 hostiles. So I've discovered a fair bit of stuff here. As a doctor, I've administered medicine to tribes. So I've cured 1, 2, where are we here? Cured a couple of tribes. So I haven't done too bad in that respect. So I've survived quite a long time being a doctor. I've still got a way to go. So let's go back to England and set up a new expedition. So I'm going to publish 11 victory points. That's good. As a doctor, I'd like to publish all my points. I don't want to leave any in reserve. I've got 244 victory points. That's quite a good result. So I've got 1,800 pounds in Khartoum. I'm going to start off on foot, and what I like to do is get down to about 5 bearers. I've got about 21 askaris, a couple of guides. I don't want to get too many askaris because every time that one of your men in the expedition perishes, you have an 8% chance of getting wiped out for each man that dies. So you have 100 askaris. Well, that's a lot of chances of you dying in the process. So I found 21 askaris, 2 guides, and I could even have 16 bearers. Seems to be a fairly optimal number of people to have without suffering too too greatly. I'm going to grab, let's see, about 5 pack mounts. That should be. Probably got too many askaris. I'll put my guides down to 1. I want to try and get about 100. I can go about 180. That's okay. 180. A few gifts, a few extra gifts, maybe an extra musket, and I'll spend the rest of my money on food. So I'm ready to go with some camels to Khartoum. Let's see what happens. Right. What I'd like to do in Khartoum is I like to go reckless and get out of the desert areas because hunting gets pretty atrocious, even along the river, along the desert hexes. So the thing to do is move quickly and end your turn in the mountains, which I'll do now. And I've got 45 rations of mountain goat, so all is well so far. Not good. Flash flood, down the narrow mountain path, the valley in which you camp, drowning half my expedition. So I've lost half the men, and I've lost camels, and I've been swept away by the floodwaters. So that's another man down. So I'm down to 2 already. I'm down to 1. Sorry, I lost 2. I'll continue. and I haven't done a great deal of research, so I'm not going to lose too much territory or explored territory. All right, 650, not a good look. So you can see why it's really important to use up all your victory points. Oh, sorry, your expedition points when you're a doctor, because you can die very, very quickly. Well, it's going to narrow my choices down a little bit. I'll try and have about 5 bearers, a guide. As a doctor, I like to have a lot of gifts because I really need to influence the tribe to befriend me so I can get in and cure them. So always good to have a lot of gifts. 46, that looks pretty good. I'll set off to Luanda this time. We'll see what awaits us. All right, what I'll try and do is I might go down. Let's see, I can continue exploring these areas and try to fill in these blanks. I've got to get past the hostiles. I do want to try and befriend these natives because I'm a doctor. I want to try and cure them. So I'll go to Benguela and I'll continue on. Whoa, that's not good. All right, might approach them cautiously, and 16 natives. I got 15 gifts, so that's pretty good. Not really, because I've been ambushed. Whoa, there it is. Wow. That's great, isn't it? As soon as I do a video, I lose 2 men in about 5 minutes. Yeah, well, that's the way it goes. So I'll quit. Okay, that's good. I can actually put in doctor, and I earn myself 244 points. You can see that 300 is my maximum, my top victory point high score. As an explorer and missionary, all the way down to a journalist. But that's pretty good for a doctor, because they do get knocked out very, very quickly. It's probably one of the hardest explorers to be, doctors. All right, well, there it is. Thank you.